Have you ever felt silence in a meeting? Eager to contribute but hesitant to speak up? I certainly did early in my career, but one day a senior colleague shared a powerful phrase: "Your voice is a valuable asset. Use it." Today, I'll share those strategies to help you build confidence and make your voice heard in meetings. I recall my first meeting as an intern. I had an idea, but fear held me back. Afterward, my colleague encouraged me to speak up, saying your insights matter. From then on, I made it a point to contribute and my confidence grew. Meeting is a common aspect in now any business nowadays, and you are invited for the meeting to participate. When participation, you need to listen to them and you also need to give your comments, and many times you need to speak up as well. So the fear is going to hold you up. When you are getting stuck, you can never ever talk. You can't speak up. Speaking up in meetings boosts confidence, credibility, and obviously it will lead you to career growth. Confident communication enhances professional relationships and your reputation. Effective contribution fosters collaboration and innovation as well. So share your insight to make a meaningful impact in every meetings wherever it is possible and applicable. Speaking up is part of contribution. So contributing to discussions enhances problem solving, builds relationship, and demonstrates your expertise. It showcases your creativity, your critical thinking, and leadership potential with your participant team members of the meeting. Active participation increases visibility and expands your professional network. So speak up to stand out. You also need to understand what happens when you are staying silent. Because I have seen many people come into meeting without knowing for what they have come in for, and they won't open their mouth and they won't even listen for practical purposes. Staying silent can lead to missed opportunities, overlooked ideas, and diminished influence. If you want to be an influencer, definitely you need to speak up. It reinforces self-doubt, hinders growth, and undermines your confidence. So break the silence to avoid regret and ensure your ideas are heard. For that, you need to identify what are the barriers that make you silent. The first one being fear of judgment. Obviously, you psychologically your mind will work in a way that if somebody judges you for not talking sense or your communication styles or your language usage, then that fear of judgment is definitely a barrier. Fear of judgment, self-doubt, and lack of experience hold any back, and you should not be one among them. Recognize your barriers and reframe your negative thoughts. Common barriers include fear of rejection, perfectionism, and cultural or language barriers. So you have valuable insights. That means you try to share them in your meetings. You have to overcome another barrier, which is your confidence. So you need to develop confidence through preparation, self-reflection, and feedback. Focus on your strengths, accomplishments, and expertise. And obviously celebrate small wins and acknowledge progress. Confidence grows with practice. So So if somebody is going to pat you on the back, it gives you confidence. For that, you need to have a good set of people around you who encourages your growth. The other barrier which you will have is crafting your message. So when you are in a meeting, you will be listening, right? So you have to respond now. How do you respond? You need to clarify your thoughts first. What you are going to speak up for, how you are going to structure your voice. Before that, you need to organize your ideas. And you need to also practice articulation. Wherever possible, use I statements, avoid jargon, and focus on solutions. Maybe you can rephrase your understanding at the end to paraphrase it to say that this is the essence of it. So structure your message with a clear introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Ensure your message is concise. And when you are speaking up in the meeting, what happens is that you need to listen to what others are telling you back. So you need to receive feedback graciously, of course, and ask for some clarifying questions and learn from that question or criticism, or it could be even a support mechanism. So use feedback to refine your ideas and grow. Maybe you have to rephrase it, maybe you would not have communicated clearly, or it could be an inadvertent message you would have given. So you clarify all those, and that is possible with a clear growth mindset to view feedback as an opportunity. There are certain strategies for speaking up. First one being prepare ahead. You prepare the research topics. You prepare your materials. You prepare the content, whatever you are going to do that. And maybe even a common topic as well. You don't need to do research. It can be a subject you are doing on your day-to-day work. So with respect to that, you again go and search for insights from internet or somewhere by doing a small kind of research and get all your materials in place. Get it onto your mind. Maybe make a note and anticipate questions. That is very, very important. If you are going to say this word, what is that? Or who is that person who is going to say what? To that level of clarity, you need to be prepared. So come prepared to contribute with relevant data, examples, or insights. Preparation boosts your confidence. Take it from me. And the next strategy I would suggest is that start small. Meaning that it is not a small conversation I am talking about. It is like where it is a low stake conversation. Suppose you are meeting 2-3 friends. Friends here is office friends. And try to organize a meeting with them and try to experiment with whatever your thoughts are. And once you gain confidence with low stake conversations, which means that even if you make a mistake, it is not going to impact you or the other person or your business as such. Then build a momentum around that and gradually increase your participation level from low stake to medium stake to high stake conversation. Start with one-on-one meetings wherever required and see how receptive the other person is to your ideas and how he is responding back to you and how you are again in turn responding back to them to see that both of you are in resonance with respect to that particular thought. Then you move to the small group discussions. Try to do the same thing and get practice there. The other strategy is you can find certain allies or friends who can help you collaborate with some mechanism by which you talk to them, you seek mentorship, or you build a network and they give you feedback, proper feedback. That kind of collaboration will boost your confidence for speaking up. So you have to surround yourself with people who encourage you and empower you. You can also try this Pecha Puja technique, which we have discussed in one of the videos as well on self-improvement. Try to prepare a presentation like 20 slides in 20 minutes. So how you are able to address that point by point precisely, and you are able to deliver your message. Equally important is this strategy, which is practicing active listening. Because once you give that message, what happens is that somebody is going to come back with you, right? He's going to come back to you with certain disagreements, maybe certain confirmations, maybe for certain clarifications. All that is possible only if you are in an active listening mode. So practice that. The best way to practice is listen attentively to understand perspectives and build connections. That's where it is important, because each one will have their own style of communicating, like you. You can also listen to my videos and see what is the main purpose behind each of these things, and then use it effectively. So active listening is very, very important strategy for speaking up. The next important thing, which people tend to ignore, is leverage your body language. So every body language has got a meaning. So you have to find out whether you know it or not. When you are displaying a body language, the others will try to understand in that particular way. So when you are giving a message, the body language is equally important. And use your non-verbal cues in a positive way. Have a direct eye contact with the person who you are addressing to. And you need to project confidence. Maybe where required in meetings, you don't need to be a ruthless leader. You can be smiling, benevolent, and engaging with others. And the way you position, it could be like this, or you can be vertically straight, or you can be casual as well. So choose the right body language for that. And you need to also seek the feedback whether your body language has clearly communicated in accordance with your main speech or main content, what you are speaking up for. So request constructive feedback from your peers, colleagues, whether the body language and the content were in sync. All these things are possible only while you stay out of your comfort zones. Because speaking up requires a constant momentum that drives you throughout your career. And you need to speak for what is right. We discussed in one of the videos on your identities and values. So there could be some challenges in that front. There could be another challenge in terms of you fail to understand certain things, so you might have made a mistake. So how will you respond back to your manager? There are so many challenges on the way, and you need to see that you need to overcome those challenges by developing resilience and perseverance. Because it is not a day's affair. You have to do it day by day, moment by moment, minute by minute, meetings by meetings. And there are a lot of post-meeting activities also. So you need to stay consistent by contributing continuously, by refining your skills and building your confidence. So establish a clear track record of active participation. Remember, your personal brand helps. And we have discussed in another video about building a personal brand. Have a watch on that. Once you start speaking up, once you gain that confidence, what happens is that you need to develop a kind of confidence so that you can lead by example. The next strategy here is you need to lead by example. So you inspire others by your example, the way you talk, the way you behave, the way you communicate in your meetings, your body language, your style of communication, how you put your message across. So lead by example and empower colleagues and create a culture of open communication. share your journey and offer guidance and mentor others as well. So that way it will help you to gain more confidence. That is the point here. So the key takeaways so far in this is speaking up builds confidence and credibility. Next is overcome barriers with preparation and self-reflection. Further to that is craft and deliver your message very effectively. And finally, maintain momentum through consistent contribution. Having seen this, I want to give you some books and articles out there in the internet. The Art of Public Speaking by Dale Carnegie. There's another book called Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. So like that, there are quite a few books out there, and also internet is flooded with articles like The Power of Speaking Up by Howard University, and you can also look up for Institute of Management or Gala or Yale, like that. Your voice matters. Break the silence, build the confidence, and make your mark. Empower others to do the same. Remember, speaking up is a skill that develops with practice and persistence. Remember, your voice is valuable. Use it. Confidence grows with practice. Feedback is a gift, and consistency reinforces the momentum you are carrying on. Thank you for joining me today. This is Gokul. I hope these insights inspire you to start building your leadership skills. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more career development tips. Thank you. This is Gokul. Cheers.